Hello folks. Welcome to part 2 of the Blazing Lazers playthrough. And as I said in the last part of the playthrough, things will get a little more intense in a speedy sense. And here, it partially does that. In the beginning it's a little faster, but very intense because many more enemies will be on screen at once. Lots of projectiles, lots of little pellets that could get through your shields and defenses. So all you gotta do is just collect the weapons you need, specifically whatever number or letter that you require. You don't want to get mix and match the wrong weapon. Or rather, don't pick up the wrong letter or weapon that you don't want. If that happens, it's going to be very hard to power it up, especially in this kind of intensity. Believe me. And here comes the Towers of Power, or Purple Power, with purple gels. In case you get hit, those towers always come in handy. Of course, you want to avoid getting hit at all times. And there you go. Gotta be careful. Pick up as many gels as possible, and boom, you got your shields back. Or collect whatever letters you needed. And there you go. What I particularly like about this stage is that it has a very close feel to the caravan stages in later games, like Superstar Soldier. Or who knows, this probably was the inspiration for it. I'm not certain. But it feels a lot like that because you rack up a lot of points here. Or you could rack up a lot of points. Collect as many gels as you want, and shoot as many targets as you want. Just be careful not to get hit or slammed in the process by an enemy. Pick up as many Cummins as you may need, and watch out for missiles and other projectiles. Oh yeah, did I mention I hate the slowdown? Starts off intense and then it starts to slow down. But it doesn't make it any less fun. Gotta hoard your points. Almost to the end. This boss coming up, there's not much of a challenge, but don't take it lightly. Gotta be careful. This spider thing is a moderate. It's not really that intense. But once you damage it enough, it'll shoot more and more of these little itty-bitty spider things at you. If you let it get past your defenses, they'll start coming right at you, and then, well, you don't want to see what happens next after that. Almost done, and there you go. On to stage 4. Now here's one of the weirder stages in the game. Photon Factor and Field Thunder. They're not much. As I said, Field Thunder has a terrible delay when you shoot it. That's why I prefer the number 1 Photon Factor weapon. Especially with homing missile. Which, as you can see, it makes it very simple after a while. Gotta be careful with the brain things, though. Brains. Why did it have to be brains? See that green brain there? They break up in little itty-bitty brains that come straight at you, like homing missiles. So you gotta catch it before it breaks up. Most of this stage is nothing but brains and small little enemies that come out of nowhere. Again, you gotta be careful. There you go. One more. Almost there. At least to the mid-boss, anyway. If you really want to call it one. Again, a good place to rack up points. More brains. And whatever those little circle things are. And here we're coming to the mid-boss of the stage. Eye walls. Or the eye walls, I like to call it. It was created 20 years ago. Just be careful. Ooh. Ah. Now here's where things get intense. Those gray brain things will come straight at you. And if you're not careful, they'll split up. And when they split up, they'll usually come right after you. Just like that. And this is where homing missile really comes in. Usually I catch those things before they blow up, but oh, and when you catch them before they blow up, you get more points. Again, homing missile makes these things, or makes these enemies very easy, very, very easy. Gotta be careful. Just stay here and let the missiles do the work, and you're done. Oh, another eye wall. As I said, not much of a boss. Now we're at the real boss of the stage, which I cannot describe what this is. Well, all you gotta do is just shoot all its eyes, or weak points, whichever comes first, and half of it will explode. Just like now. Now you gotta be careful here. Watch out for those little green things that come at you. If you let it hit you, sometimes it'll hit your front. And even with your shields, you could still die. Well, that's it for part 2. See you in part 3.